Don't ever let somebody who hasn't done what you want to do talk you out of doing what it is you know that's better for you. Let's talk about shattered ceilings. What's going on, good guys? Chris Newton here, Chris Newton Real Estate, chrisnewtonrealestate.com. Tell a friend, like, comment, subscribe. All right, I did too much. So here's my thing about shattered ceilings. If you guys have been following the channel and subscribing, especially from day one, I really appreciate you guys. If you're new and you're just now coming across this video, subscribe. I don't only talk real estate. Yes, it's a big part of the platform and a big part of my content. However, I do have tons of motivational videos. I do have tons of relatable videos. You know, I just want everybody to know that I'm human just like you guys. So I'm a real estate agent, real estate broker, yes, and I'm human just like you guys. And I always try to push you moving forward, regardless of all of the noise that's around you, okay? So here's a story that I wanted to share with you guys. I recently got a new listing in the Bed-Stuy area on Hart Street. 3-family, beautiful, renovated, going for 2.7, amazing. This would not be the first time I've helped somebody on Hart Street sell their property. I'm the guy on Hart Street. I do a lot of business over here, and I'm really him, okay? In Brooklyn, period, but I'm really him in Bed-Stuy, Crown Heights, Prospect Heights, so on and so forth. We can continue. When I first started and I was in my first brokerage, I was told a few limiting things. It was almost made to believe, or was tried to be made to believe, that I had ceilings over my mind, over my head, and to believe those ceilings and to push with those ceilings. And I'm not somebody that's okay with that. Look, I did my own bed and my own shape up. I'm not somebody that's okay with limiting their beliefs. I'm not somebody that's okay with just having limitations on them. Regardless of what it is, your financial situation, your living situation, your romantic situation, whatever it is, if you feel like you can do more, go ahead and do more. Don't let anybody tell you you're not worthy, you are not worth it, you can't do it, you're not smart enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not handsome enough, you're not fly enough, you're not anything. You go out, and as long as you're working on yourself, you make sure you go out and you prove them wrong. And if you have doubt in your own mind, you make sure that you prove yourself wrong. You still have to do that. You definitely still have to prove yourself wrong. Now, what was told to me, one of my first listings was definitely in the area that I'm from, Crown Heights, Prospect Heights. I'm literally on the borderline. What I did was I reached out to a whole bunch of for sale by owners. And one of the owners that I reached out to was on Eastern Parkway, mind you, one of my first listings, one of my first sales. That's very important. And she was a Jewish lady, okay? Wonderful Jewish lady. And the way I got it through text message. So I called and I saw the address, I saw the zip code, and I said, no, I live over here. I need this list. I need this. I could sell over here, but this is where I'm from. I need this. So I sent a text message, you know, with my script. We're talking through text, and I get the appointment. So I've never heard her voice up until I ring the bell and she opens the door. That's my first time hearing her voice, seeing her, so on and so forth. Beautiful lady, she was amazing. If you're watching this video, I really appreciate working with you and all the help and everything that you've done. Even though you gave me a 4, you gave me a 5 in every other category. You gave me a 4 at neighborhood knowledge, and I live in a neighborhood. Oh my God, that broke my heart. That brought my score down to a 4. I'm like, what? Overall performance was a 5. Everything else was a 5. I got a 4 in neighborhood knowledge, and I grew up 2-3 blocks away. Like, what? I used to play football literally across the street from a complex every Saturday. What? I was living. I saw that. I used to go bag girls in the library or whatever. And then when Mount Prospect Park was full, we would go to Prospect Park. We used to go to Mount Prospect Park, and there was a hole in the gate. We used to sneak through Mount Prospect Park to go around, hop the fence to go into the Botanic Gardens. What? I stole a couple of things. I'm sorry, shh, don't tell nobody. But in the museum that's next to the Botanic Garden, I stole a few things from it was trash stuff. It was like a little bootleg ring or whatever from the souvenir shop. So I'm literally from there. Anyway, on a tangent. I was told before that by who was supposed to be somebody to mentor me, one of the managers there, won't get into his name. He said to me, you won't be able to get that listing. She's Jewish. A lot of people on Eastern Parkway are known for being Jewish. she's Jewish and they only deal with who they deal with. I'm not gonna allow you to tell me that. I didn't have to tell her I was Jewish in the text messages to get the appointment. So he comes with me and we're there, whatever. You know, I'm dressed in a suit, he's dressed crazy as usual. And we're there, hit it off, and we don't get the listing right then and there. I continue talking to her through text message, so on and so forth, and be like a week or two later, we write up an agreement and she signs it, and we're all set. We're set to go. I got the listing. I feel great. It's because she wasn't unorthodox. But you just said because she was Jewish, I couldn't do it. A lot of people don't know this about me because of my skin complexion and who I am. They don't know I come from a Jewish family. Like my grandmother, it stopped with my grandmother. So after my grandmother, everybody else became Christians. But my family heritage is Jewish. So you're not going to tell me, okay, whatever. So then after I leave that crazy brokerage, I get another listing, not another listing, I get a buyer. She's Jewish, right next to the complex next door to the one that I sold that apartment in. And, you know, lovely lady. You watching this? Thank you so much for allowing me to help you buy your first unit. Hope you love it. I hope you're taking care of ZZ Top. We're going through that. We buy it. We're cool till this day. She sees me, I see her. We hug, we talk. Fast forward, I get a call from me prospecting and sending letters out. A gentleman calls me to sell his property on Hart Street. We have a conversation, so on and so forth. He decides he wants to meet with. I meet with him. Now, I go there. My hair's braided. I have a hoodie on, a blue pea coat, jean, and work shoes. So it's like business casual, laid back, streetish. I pulled it off. I'm super fly. He tells me to pull up to the synagogue in Williamsburg. So I go there, and that's a long, funny story, but I go there and I call him, and he sends me the voicemail or whatever. He's like, you know, wait, give me a couple of minutes. Okay, cool. After that, he tells me to come inside. I walk inside, again, black guy, braids, so on and so forth. We sit down, we talk. He tells everybody to leave, so he's like one of the big bosses there. And we talk, and I get the listing. Now, you can't tell me this guy is not like what some people would say a Jew, right? Like he has the curls, the hat, so on and so forth. Everything that a person that was stereotyped an actual Jew to be, he fits that description. So now it's like, the reason I bring it up is because it's a shattered ceiling. Don't allow anybody to put any ceilings, glass ceilings, wood ceilings, titanium, break through them ceilings. Believe in yourself. Because if I knew he was Jewish from when we were speaking, the conversation we had. And I'm pretty sure he knew I was African American from when we were speaking. Don't let anybody put limitations on you. Believe in yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Point blank, period. You can do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Believe in yourself. Don't allow just because they didn't do it, they was unsuccessful at doing what they wanted to do, and they believe that you can't do it. Believe you can't do it because they couldn't do it. Don't put that in your own self. Don't put that in your own mind. If you have kids, if you have loved ones, if you have anything around, you wouldn't pay somebody to tell them you can't do something. So why would you do it to yourself for free? Don't do it to yourself. And then when you put those limiting beliefs on yourself, you're doing it for free in the moment, but you're actually talking yourself out of millions and millions of dollars, opportunities, love, everything. Nothing's out of your league. Nothing's out of your league. Strive for whatever it is that you want. Do the work. Yes, it won't just come easy to you. It won't. I'm not rich. I'm still struggling. I'm still climbing and hanging on by fingernails, and my fingernails aren't long. Like, that's what I'm still doing. Every day I'm striving to become a better person than I was the day before. Even if you look at my videos now, from the very beginning, they get better and better and better and better and better. You just always gotta improve. You don't gotta be $10 million richer than you was last year. You could be, but you could be $1 richer than you was last year. You can be $1 richer than you was yesterday. As long as you continue improving, that's what matters. And then you go after what it is that you want. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do what you want to do. Don't let anybody think that they could think whatever they want to think. They could think, oh, you can't do this. Think it. You got every right to think it. That's your opinion. Those are your limiting beliefs. Just don't put that on me. Because now when I prove you wrong, you're not going to have that same energy. You're going to think of another excuse as to why I accomplished it. Just like it was told to me, oh, well, yeah, she's Jewish, but she's not an Orthodox Jew. It's like you're just gonna keep adding these barriers. You're just gonna keep adding these plates in front of me as to why I shouldn't have. No, point blank period. I'm gonna work with everybody that I could work with. I'm not gonna let race stop me. I'm not gonna let gender stop me. I'm not gonna let any of these barriers stop me. I've even worked with people where there's a language barrier. And what am I doing? I'm using my app, and we're gonna talk through this app to communicate. And we're gonna figure this out. That's what I do. Why? Because I genuinely wanna help these people. You call me to try to sell your property, or not to try, because I will. You call me to sell your property. You call me because you wanna buy a property. I'm here for you until that gets done. The only way it's not going to get done is if you stop. I'm going to continue pushing. I'm here so you can meet that goal and accomplish that goal. That's why we're here. So if it's going to take 3 months, 3 weeks, or 3 years to sell that or to buy something, I'm here with you. As long as you stay transparent with me and we can work together like that, I'm here with you. We're going to figure this out. Point blank, period. So again, I know this is a long tangent and so on and so forth. It's just things like that get me upset. I wanted to share that with you guys because I know there's people that put beliefs on other people just because. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for my kids. So if and whenever you see this ugly monster rear its head, you know Chris told you, don't let anybody put that ceiling over your head. Shatter that ceiling. Continue moving forward. Continue to be great. Continue to be a legend. I'll talk to you guys soon. You found value of this, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Let somebody know who needs to hear this and comment. Let me know if this was any value with you. Talk to you guys soon. Later.